Kia lance les 7 ans d'entretien sur son nouveau monospace Kia Carens. Et oui, Kia surprend encore. Kia garantit déjà tous ses modèles 7 ans et aujourd'hui Kia va encore plus loin et intègre 7 ans d'entretien sur son nouveau monospace Kia Carens.
Nouveau monospace Kia Carens avec 7 ans de garantie et 7 ans d'entretien inclus. Nouveau monospace Kia Carens à partir de 239 € par mois.
Tiré au plus haut niveau avec la puissance des tubes pour flèches Easton. Grâce à la technologie qui a remporté toutes les médailles olympiques depuis 1972, les archers Easton obtiennent continuellement des performances records. Les tubes de précision Easton ont un profil fuselé exclusif, ce qui diminue la dérive et améliore le groupement sur longue distance de tir. Dominez votre sport et marquez plus de points avec les flèches invincibles Easton. Le seul choix pour les archers sérieux.
I learn respect.
I learn effort.
I learn responsibility.
It's time to give a bit of your time to others.
Elegance is an attitude. Longines.
Thousands of years ago, gladiators competed in this amphitheater, which still stands today. But this week, 400 athletes from 45 nations navigated their way to Nîmes for Archery's Indoor World Championships in Le Parnasse. Just off the southern coast of France, this city, once ruled by the Roman Empire, is 2,000 years old and dates back to the 6th century BC. Nîmes has been invaded many times, including this week, as the best in the business with a bow and arrow have been on target, battling for a chance to take their shot at a coveted world title. Records were set in ranking rounds only to see a record breaker knocked off the very next day. young guns have come to France and challenged the old guard. And it's been a case of deja vu for at least 3 French archers who competed here back in 2003, the last time that Nîmes hosted the World Indoor Championships. 11 years later, many familiar faces and lots of new ones will go head-to-head here on Archery TV. Wherever in this world you happen to be watching, bonjour, hola, ni hao, merhaba, konnichiwa, privyet, shalom, guten tag, dzień dobry, buongiorno, good day mates, and welcome to the Indoor Championships, the final major competition before we head outdoors for the World Cup season. I'm Carl Archery, and we welcome you to Le Parnasse, our venue for the World Championships. It's day 2, individual competition. They'll be shooting from 18 meters at a tri-spot 40-centimeter target. We'll be using the set system for recurve and compound. 2 points awarded for a set, 1 point to each archer if they split the set. First one to record 6 points wins the match. Now, if we're tied after 5 sets, we'll need a 1-arrow shoot-off to determine our winner. We begin with the recurve junior women's bronze medal match. Poland against France. Sylwia Zizanska, right there on your screen, facing Laura Ruggieri of France. Ruggieri on the left, Zizanska on the right. France represented, as is Poland. So the partisan crowd here in Le Parnasse on a Sunday morning in Nîmes, with a rooting interest in this match as you get a look at Sylwia Zizanska and her coach. And there is Laura Ruggieri, 14th in the ranking round. She easily defeated Loredana Spera of Italy in the quarterfinals, 7-1, before she was easily defeated herself in the semis by Tatiana Andreoli of Italy in straight sets, 6-0. As for Zizanska, she was 4th in the ranking round and defeated Victoria Oleksuk of Ukraine 6-5 in a shoot-off, then lost a shoot-off in the semifinals to Aryuna Zhagalova of the Russian Federation. So just about ready to go. The first arrow's about to fly. Here in Le Parnasse. And Sylwia Zizanska gets us started in style. And a good start for Ruggieri, trying to bounce back from yesterday's disappointment.
9 points.
A 9 for Zizanska. Chance for Ruggieri to take the lead in this set.
9.
Tied up at 19 now.
C'est bien Laura, continue comme ça.
10.
And the tie is broken. Excellent shooting right out of the gate by Zizanska.
9 points.
So the 9 by Ruggieri gives the first set to her challenger from Poland, Sylwia Zizanska. So Zizanska takes the first set, wins the first 2 set points, and leads in the match 2-0 at this point. 29-28, the final in that first set. Opening salvo here on a Sunday morning in southern France. Could be Saturday night where you are, but wherever you are, we're glad to have you with us on Archery TV. Good look at the 18-year-old Ruggieri, who celebrated her 18th birthday yesterday, but it was a tough celebration. She had a tough moment in the women's team bronze medal match when she missed a shot at a critical moment, but now she has a chance to atone for that mistake and rebound from that team loss to the Russian Federation. The fans here in France trying to root her on.
Active des deux côtés, tout de suite.
Jeszcze nie zakładaj strzał, nie zakładaj już. Hej, nie zakładaj strzału już. Nie zakładaj, wyciągnij tą strzał. Będę sobie założył.
Jusqu'au bout.
Nice shot by Ruggieri. Comes right back.
Allez.
Sends a statement to Sylwia Zizanska.
9.
And Zizanska falls behind in this second set.
Wsun, ciutkę wsun.
Des deux côtés, active. Jusqu'au bout.
9.
C'est bien, Laurent.
Opportunity now for Zizanska to tie the set up.
La rigueur, hein, jusqu'au bout.
And she does exactly that.
Sylwia, troszkę wsun i
So
troszkę
we are
do-
back where we started in this set, all tied up. Down to the final arrow, third arrow of the set.
I tak jak teraz, w tempie
Allez,
tylko
des
na
deux côtés,
plecy.
jusqu'au bout.
Focusing in and on the line for a 10.
C'est bien, Laurent.
So the pressure now on the Polish archer, and she delivers with a 10 herself. They tie with 29 points apiece, which means they will split those set points. 1 point to Ruggieri, 1 point to Zizanska, and Zizanska maintains the lead in the match with a score now of 3-1.
Cały czas naciągaj
So there is a good look at Ruggieri and Ms. Zizanska, who will be 17 years old in July. She performed very well last year at the 2013 Youth Championships in China. And so far off to a nice start here in Nîmes. Arrows have been retrieved. We're all set to go for the third set. There's a look at the rooting section here in France. The shirts say, Allez Sophie. Obviously waiting for Sophie Donemont, who will be shooting later on in this session. Trailing by 2, Laura Ruggieri will shoot first.
Allez, active.
Nałóż strzałkę sobie. Poczekaj. No. Możesz teraz.
7.
Pas grave, Laurent.
Not what she had in mind.
Dawaj plecy.
Great opportunity for Zizanska.
9.
And she takes advantage,
Troszkę do góry.
going ahead 9-7 after the first 2 shots.
Tempo dobre, tylko łopaty musisz.
Jusqu'au bout, des deux côtés. Yes.
Much, much better result that time for Laura Ruggieri, who's being mentored by Bérenger Chou. Solid shooting for Zizanska, who maintains a 1-point edge with 1 shot to go in the set.
Raz, dwa, trzy. Za długo.
Low into the right. And that will be an 8, 25 points. 8 or better will take the set. And there's the 9. And she wins the set and grabs 2 more set points and goes up 5-1 in the match. A commanding lead right now for Sylwia Zizanska of Poland, the 17-year-old, who defeated Victoria Oluksuk of Ukraine and then lost in the semifinals to Zargalova of the Russian Federation, whom we shall see momentarily. But right now, dire straits for Laura Ruggieri, who, as I mentioned, is being mentored by her teammate and the winner of Nîmes in 2003, Bérenger Chou, who is out with an injury. Ruggieri grew up idolizing Bérenger Chou, had pictures of her on her bedroom walls and strove to emulate her hero. Eventually, Ruggieri became an elite archer as well and has joined Bérenger at France's National Archery Training Center. Bérenger was here yesterday and was able to console Laura Ruggieri after her missed shot in the team competition against the Russian Federation.
Allez, Laurent, la démarche.
Obviously, Ruggieri must win this set.
Allez, jusqu'au bout.
Good start.
C'est bien, Laura. Allez, encore, sur la même ligne.
S'il vous plaît, pas de sifflet. Merci.
Zizenska hoping to close her opponent out.
Takiru.
All even at 10.
Allez, tu prolonges jusqu'au bout.
Another 10. Back-to-back 10s for Laura Ruggieri. Zizenska dials up the pressure.
Takie tempo. Super, w takim tempie strzelamy.
Allez, de côté. Jusqu'au bout, tu prolonges. Encore.
And the door is open for Zizenska. A good shot. But she needed the 10. And there is the 10 by Zizenska to close out the match and win it. One shot by Ruggieri, just a little bit off target, left the door open for Sylwia Zizenska of Poland. And she is the bronze medalist. So Poland having a good World Championships. Had a big victory and a bronze medal yesterday in team competition. And now they get another bronze medal here. And Sylwia Zizenska, obviously overjoyed with the victory. Only 17, or is going to be 17 years old in July. A big, big moment in her young life. And perhaps a stepping stone for her. We shall see. But a nice effort by Laura Ruggieri, who did bounce back. The score may not indicate it, but gave a tough competitive performance, and it had to be tough after yesterday when she missed that shot in the team competition. But she seemed to be able to shake that off. Had only one really tough shot here today when she shot a 7. As Sylwia Zizenska gets a victory ride from her coach who then dumps her. So congratulations to Sylwia Zizenska from Poland, the Recurve Junior Women's bronze medalist, displaying excellent form, poise, and composure, pinpoint precision, great focus.
Our gold medal final is about to begin.
And there's the winning smile. So 7-1 your final score as Zizenska wins our first medal of the day, the first of many medals that will be awarded here in Le Parnasse. As we get set for our next match now, which will be the Recurve Junior Women's gold medal match, featuring the Russian Federation and Italy. For the Russian Federation, Ariuna Zhagalova leading out the archers, Andriola, Tatiana Andriola of Italy on target number 2. And Zhagalova will be on the left on target number 1. So we'll get a good look at the two competitors. Zhagalova won a shoot-off in the quarterfinals against Germany's Cynthia Freiwald, then defeated Sylwia Zizenska in a shoot-off, 10-9. That was a great match. Meanwhile, Tatiana Andrioli, a 7-3 quarterfinal winner over Russia's Shibzema Dombayeva, and a straight set winner in the semis over Laura Ruggieri of France. So Andrioli and Zhagalova doing battle for the gold medal in the Recurve Junior Women's competition at the Indoor World Championships in Nîmes.
Vai pure Tati, vai.
9 on the line for Jargalova.
9.
Andreoli off to a good start.
9.
Still not able to get into that center ring. You can see both archers trying to get comfortable.
9.
Very, very close. That will bear closer inspection, I'm sure.
(9-10) liner, too close to call from
so
here.
Another liner. So there is some doubt at this moment. Now this is where the judges come into play. Both teams with unofficially 20, or I should say both archers with unofficially 27 points. Andreoli could have won it outright. Perhaps we say that. There's also the asterisk by the third shot by Jargalova. And now the judges doing their work.
And we have a draw for the first set. It's going to be 1 set point for each competitor.
So apparently they were both 9s. Neither one was ruled a 10. And it's ruled a draw, so 1 point awarded to each of these archers, 1 point apiece, so we're tied at 1. Andreoli, Jargalova going head to head. Neither one able to win that first set.
The 9 liner, probably a 10.
Close to that line again.
Confirming a 10.
Quattro, 3.
8.
Took a lot of time, down to 3 seconds on the clock.
Dai dati, su.
And Andreoli falls behind in this second set.
10.
No doubt about that one. Jargalova in the center ring.
10.
And Andreoli joins her there. Tens across the board. Dice, dice, dice. And Jargalova will take this second set, regardless of what happens on this shot by Andreoli.
And so with the set points.
So 2 points awarded to Jargalova, who forges ahead in this match and takes a 3-1 lead after 2 sets. So Jargalova with the lead. She, of course, picked up a bronze medal yesterday here as a member of the Russian Federation team, which defeated France. And, of course, Andreoli was a member of Italy's gold medal team yesterday, helping her country defeat Ukraine in the Recurve Junior Women's Team gold medal match. A 1-point victory, by the way, over Italy yesterday. Andreoli out there by herself now, going for the gold. Will take home no less than a silver, but gold is the goal. Aryuna Jargalova, excuse me, of the Russian Federation. Standing in the way of Andreoli, who will shoot first. trailing by 2. Strong shot to start this third set. A 10 for Zagarlova.
Молодец.
Back and forth we go. Andreoli knowing she can tie this match up by taking this set.
9.
And Zagarlova opens the door just a little bit. Andreoli can win the set right here with a 10. Tie the match at 3-all. But instead it's an 8. And it's an opportunity now for Zagarlova to take a commanding lead in the match, if she can put it in the 10 ring. Mission accomplished. Zagarlova coming back when it looks like she might lose that set and being tied up at 3-all instead. An errant shot by Andreoli opened the door. Zagarlova nails a 10. She wins the set, and she's up 5-1 now in the match. Andreoli in her first major competition on the world stage, 15 years old. Born on New Year's Day back in 1999. It's amazing the poise and the composure these youngsters show out there under pressurized circumstances, to say the very least. Still not out of it. Andreoli has got to be thinking, if I can win this set, then come back, win the next one, I'll take my chances in a tiebreaker.
9.
Buona, dai.
But she needs to be shooting 10s. There's the 10 she needed. Zagarlova cannot answer. So once again, on the third and final shot of the set, Andreoli with a great opportunity. Can she cash in?
And the 9 takes the set.
She does with a 9.
And a 10 on that shot, but not enough to cash.
On the line, they'll count it as a 10, but not enough for Zagarlova to win that set. The 2 points go to the Italian archer Tatiana Andreoli, and this match goes on. Still alive. Zagarlova loud leading 5-3. She had led 5-1. But now Andreoli can send this to a shoot-off if she can win this next set. She needs 3 great arrows right now. Getting some last words of wisdom from her coach. Same goes for Zagarlova, who's looked strong all weekend long.
We're about to begin the final regulation set of this match. We will either have a shoot-off.
3 arrows to go to determine the gold medalist in the Recurve Junior Women's Competition here at the Indoor Championships in Nîmes, France.
3 arrows.
We are coming to you live from Le Parnasse.
From gold. Andreoli shooting first on target 2.
Andreoli to shoot first, trailing by 2.
9-10 liner.
Very close. Very close. Could be a 10.
Nine. Both arrows are nines.
Officially, both are nines. One could be a 10.
Nine.
Just outside the 10 ring.
Eight.
And Jargalova in the red ring puts up an 8. So here is the chance that Andreoli was hoping for, praying for. On the line should be a 10, and we should be going to a shoot-off. We should be going to a shoot-off.
We will have a shoot-off for the championship.
We will have a shoot-off. Despite that 10 by Jargalova, that 8 that she shot on her second shot, her second attempt, will force her to shoot one more extra arrow. So a little bit more than we bargained for. And what a comeback for Tatiana Andreoli, who was down 5-1 after the first 3 sets, fought back to win the next 2 sets. Got the match to 5-all, and now is into a 1-arrow shoot-off for the gold medal. The closest to the center will be your winner. One single arrow to decide it all. No pressure. So right away, just our second match of the day, our first shoot-off here on Sunday in southern France. And there you see the scores from the first sets. It was tied 1 apiece after the first set. Jargalova took a 3-1 lead after the second set, went up 5-1 after the third set. But Andreoli battles back, cuts the lead down to 5-3 after 4 sets, and ties it up after 5 sets. It's 5-all, and headed for the 1-arrow shoot-off. Jargalova to shoot first.
Eight.
Not in the neighborhood she wanted to be in.
Bye.
To cap off the comeback. And there it is. She has done it. Come all the way back from down 5-1 to win in a shoot-off. She drills the 10. Tatiana Andreoli. Thrilled, no doubt. Not just by the victory, but by the way she was able to come up with that win. Pull that one out of her hat and gets a big, big hug from her coach. Aryuna Jargalova left to think about what could have happened, what might have been, had it not been for a shot here and a shot there, but that's often the case. Tears in the eyes of Tatiana Andreoli, who has won a gold medal at the World Indoor Championships. Her first major competition on the international stage, and she has set the bar very high for herself now. So congratulations to Tatiana Andreoli of Italy, the gold medalist, and your silver medalist from the Russian Federation, Aryuna Jargalova. So great drama and theater here in Le Parnasse as Andreoli wins the gold, Jargalova the silver, and of course moments before it was the Polish archer Zizanska with a commanding 7-1 victory for the bronze medal in her match against Laura Ruggieri of France.
As our top junior competitor gets ready to head to the stage.
The crowd enjoying the music The atmosphere in La Parnasse here on Sunday morning. High drama, great emotions, and there's more in store as we go through the day. The juniors this morning along with the compound women, and then we'll get the seniors coming up in our second session here on Archery TV. Time now for the Recurve Junior Men's Bronze Medal match. Italy once again represented, and for the first time we'll see a Dutch archer from the Netherlands, Jan van Tongeren. From the Netherlands on the right, and on your left in the middle of your screen, David Pasqualucci of Italy. David Pasqualucci, a 6-2 victor in his quarterfinal match, and then was beaten in a 5-set semifinal match against Germany's Carlo Schmitz. So a nice look at David Pasqualucci, who has just seen his Italian countryman pick up a gold medal, and there is Jan van Tongeren, who knocked off his Ukrainian challenger in the quarterfinals, but then was defeated 6-2 in the semis by another great German archer, Maximilian Weckmuller, who did not miss a single shot in that match. Jan only missed 2 shots in 4 sets. Both were 9s, but that cost him that match. So a 9 for Van Tongeren to start off the match. And Pasqualucci takes the lead.
Netjes Jan.
10 points.
Dovrebbe esserci, dai, tranquillo.
9-10 liner.
Tied up 19-all after the first 2 shots. And another 10, back-to-back 10s for Van Tongeren.
10 points on that shot. 8, and so
the first set goes to the Dutch archer, Van Tongeren. As I said, he only missed 2 shots in the 4 sets in his semifinal shoot-off with Maximilian Weckmuller of Germany. And he only missed on 1 shot here. 16 years young. Placed 57th at China's Youth Championships last year. Pasqualucci, 17 years young. Also a competitor last year at the Youth Championships in China. So youth will be served here on a Sunday morning in southern France. And right now, Van Tongeren with the early lead, 2-0. Look at the form of Pasqualucci and look at that arrow. What it's doing in the air between the shooting line and the target, 18 meters away. Pasqualucci trailing, goes first, drills a 10. So Van Tongeren falls behind in this second set. Pasqualucci has it dialed in now.
And Van Tongeren with a 10.
Ja, zeker jongen. Binnenkant van de rand, netjes.
Van Tongeren hanging tough.
10-10.
So there you go. The set goes to David Pasqualucci, who left no opening for Van Tongeren. who's a little high, finished that with a 9. It was academic at that point. There was no way to win the set. So those 2 set points go to Pasqualucci. We're all tied up at 2-2. So 2 set points going to Van Tongeren after the first set. Second set belongs to Pasqualucci. And these 2 youngsters tied up at 2-all after 2 sets, trying to determine the bronze medalist here at the Indoor World Championship. If you're just joining us, the Recurve Junior Women, the gold medal going to Tatiana Andrioli, the silver medal to Jargelova from the Russian Federation, and Szanska from Poland takes the bronze medal. Tied up 2 apiece.
Netjes jongens. Netjes Jan, goed zo.
Pasqualucci counters. Pasqualucci has now taken 7 shots and 6 of them have been in the 10 ring.
Line just down.
It's a 9.
They will call that a 9. One of the few times that Van Tongeren has been outside the 10 ring himself. And there's another 10, Pasqualucci. Posting 110 after another. Keeping an eye on his opponent, who fires a 9. And Pasqualucci put this one away and take a 2-point lead in the match. Which he does. All he needed was 9 points to win that set. He does exactly that. Pasqualucci, who had fallen behind early on and trailed 2-0 after the first set, has come back to win the next 2 and leads it in the match 4-2 at this point and can put it away with a victory in this next set. So an anxious moment right now for Jan Van Tongeren of the Netherlands. Left alone with his thoughts. Right now, and we'll try to update the scoring for you, but Pasqualucci has not been outside that 10 ring very often. In fact, out of his 9 shots, only 2 have been outside that 10 ring.
Kom aan, laat hem maar zien. Deze zijn voor jou, hè.
And from what I've been told, Jan Van Tongeren is not 16 years old. He's actually 15 years old.
Kom aan, Jan Lef.
A little bit high. 15 years old. And battling for a bronze medal against Pasqualucci, who's back in the 10 ring once again. That's 10 shots he's taken. 8 have been 10s.
9.
And Van Tongeren starting to fade away a little bit. Pasqualucci also with a 9.
Sulla terza, preparala adesso. Concentrato sul tuo tiro. Dai.
Vier, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Got it away with 1 second to go under pressure. And he will get 9 points. A learning experience as Pasqualucci puts it away, wins the set, and wins the match. 6-2 your final score as Pasqualucci, in workmanlike style, got off to the slow start, fell behind by 2 points, and trailed the 15-year-old Dutch archer, Jan Van Tongeren, But then Pasqualucci got it all dialed up, dialed in, and was able to come roaring back and win the next 3 sets and win the match 6-2. Out of the 12 shots attempted, 9 were in the 10 ring for David Pasqualucci of Italy. Jan van Tongeren with only 4 shots in the 10 ring. So Pasqualucci was shooting 10s, Van Tongeren was shooting 9s. And this is a game of 10s, my friends. And the bronze medal belongs to Italy. So Italy gets the gold medal in the women's recurve junior competition. Tatiana Andreoli with the gold medal there, and then she's followed up by her teammate David Pasqualucci, who comes up with the bronze medal in the recurve junior men's bronze medal match. And the look of confidence on the face of David Pasqualucci. So Italy off to a good start here on Sunday morning in southern France. 3 medals awarded thus far, 2 of them to Italy. Now Germany gets into the act as we head towards the recurve junior men's gold medal match. And 2 great German archers, up-and-coming German archers, going head-to-head in the competition right here. Carlos Schmitz versus Maximilian Weckmuller. Carlos Schmitz defeated Luca Daniel of France 6-4 in 5 sets, then defeated David Pasqualucci 7-3 in 5 sets, and along the way only dropped 3 points. And all of those came in the 4th set when he scored just 27 points. Otherwise, he was perfect. Today, he'll be facing his teammate, Maximilian Weckmuller, a 6-2 winner in the quarterfinals over Turkey's Kerem Kürsever. 29 points in the first set, then did not miss a shot over the next 3 sets. In the semifinals, he had 12 straight shots that found the 10 ring. He won the match 6-2 and moves on to this all-German gold medal match. So Schmitz on target 1 and Weckmuller on 2.
9 points. 9.
Both with 9s. Both a little bit high.
9. 9. Mr. Schmitz has been shooting a little high. His opponent has been shooting a little low. 10 points, dead center.
Finally into the 10 ring after flirting with that 10 ring for the first 2 shots. Schmitz needing a 10 right here to keep pace.
10 will draw.
Can't get it. So the first set will go to Weckmuller. And Weckmuller jumps out to a 2-0 start. So on the first 4 shots of the match, the first 2 by each archer, they flirted with that 10 ring. Weckmuller finally got it into the 10 ring, and Schmitz unable to do so, so Weckmuller takes the lead. Good look at Weckmuller, who turned 19 on January 20th. His only experience with international competition coming back in 2011 at Poland's Youth Championships, where he did not medal. He will today, as will Schmitz. The only question is, which color? Will it be gold? Will it be silver?
There's a
10.
9 points.
Advantage Schmitz. Another 10 for Schmitz. Back to back. Weckmuller keeping the pressure on. Going for the split.
10 for a draw. It's a 9.
Cannot get it.
We'll take that set. So
almost got the split.
2-2 will be the score.
Well, not quite.
We'll go back to the original
A
shooting
10
order.
would have split the set points. Instead, he settles for 28 points in the set. And Carlos Schmitz wins that second set, ties the match at 2 apiece. Here at La Parnasse. Our compound competition is right around the corner with the ladies. We'll be watching Pascal Lebec and Janine van Kroudenberg of South Africa in the bronze medal match, and then in the women's compound gold medal match, Christy Collin against the hometown favorite Sophie Donemont, the French archer. But more business to take care of right now. Also joining us shortly will be Peter Elzinga from the Netherlands. We'll get to talk to him a little bit about that young man we just saw just a moment ago, Jan van Tongeren. So tied up at 2 apiece as we head to the third set.
10 points.
10 for Weckmuller. All even. Back and forth we go now. Both archers settling in.
9
And just as I say that, there's a 9 for Schmitz. So a chance for Weckmuller to put this set away. Which he does. 3 straight 10s, the trifecta, 10s across the board, and Weckmuller picks up 2 more set points. And we'll lead 4-2 in the match after this third set. So it's a 4-2 lead for Weckmuller after the first 3 sets, and I want to bring in my old friend Peter Elzinga from the Netherlands, compound archer. And I know this is recurve, but I wanted to ask you about Jan van Tongeren, 15 years old, Peter.
Yeah, he's 15 years old, and he's one of the strongest we have in his age.
15. What were you doing when you were 15 years old?
Probably shooting as well. I started with the age of 9, but I wasn't as good as he is.
I was going to say, were you at an indoor world championships then?
No, I never shot one at my junior age. So I was a slow starter on an age. I started to shoot properly within when I was about the age of 20 years old. So.
It's amazing to see what some of these kids can do, isn't it?
It's amazing, yeah.
We'll bring Peter back in just a moment when we get to the compound competition. But let's finish off this gold medal match. Weckmuller leading by 2.
9 points.
And Schmitz shooting 9.
Looks like a liner on the 10 lead.
Very close.
See if it, caught the line when the judge
Tough to call from this vantage point.
10 points.
No doubt about that shot for the 17-year-old Carlos Schmitz.
9.
Weckmuller providing some opportunity for Schmitz to crawl back into this match.
10 points.
And there's another 10. So, depending upon that first arrow, if Beckmüller's in the 10 ring, well, now it's academic, doesn't matter. Had he shot a 10 and that first arrow was a 10 as well, might have been a different story, but Schmitz comes back and wins that fourth set and ties up the match at 4-all. So back and forth we go here in the Recurve Junior Men's gold medal match. Carlos Schmitz versus Maximilian Beckmüller, the gold and the silver, going to Deutschland. Schmitz, 17 years young, was 5th at the Youth Championships in China last year. In 2011, competed but did not medal at the Youth Championships in Poland. He will go home with a medal from Nîmes. And we'll see if this 5th set decides the match or whether we're headed for a shoot-off. We've had one shoot-off already today. That was in the Recurve Junior Women's gold medal match, and Andrioli of Italy was able to pull that one out of the fire after falling behind 5-1 in the match. She came back, tied it up, got it to a shoot-off, and defeated Jargalova in the one-arrow shoot-off.
9.
Not the start he was looking for.
10.
Schmitz takes advantage. Beckmüller doing what he had to do.
9-10 liner.
And now we're tied at 19-all. They put the asterisk up besides that score. Perhaps we're tied, perhaps we are not. Right down the middle. So 29 points. Schmitz does not want to take any chances.
And there's a 9.
And there's a 9 right there. So
we think that we have a world champion, but we are going to wait for the judges.
So we'll have to wait and see.
Looking good for Mr. Beckmüller.
That first shot
the judge has a closer look.
bears closer inspection.
Good job.
So in a match that's gone back and forth, saw Beckmüller take a 2-0 lead, and now it is Schmitz who wins it. Or excuse me, Beckmüller, I believe. So after looking at that first shot, the judges award the gold medal to Maximilian Beckmüller, who wins that 5th set and wins the match 6-4 over his countryman, Carlos Schmitz. So back and forth seesaw battle between the two Germans, and after 5 sets, it's all decided. Maximilian Beckmüller does win that 5th set and the match by the final score of 6-4. So 2 medals to Germany and 1 medal to Italy in the Recurve Junior Men's competition in Recurve. One last look at the gold medal form of Maximilian Beckmüller, who sticks it and then celebrates with his teammate and friend. Germany coming up with 2 medals in that event. Well, let me bring in my partner, Peter Elzinga, great compound archer from the Netherlands.
Good afternoon.
It's good to see you again, Peter. Great to have you with us here and getting set for the compound competition here today. Some great matches coming up. We've got the bronze medal match, Pascal Lebec and Janine van Gradenberg, and then we'll have Christy Collin and Sophie Dodemans. So some great matches ahead.
Some great matches coming up, yeah.
And we are set now for the bronze medal match, the women's senior compound bronze medal match. And the French crowd getting fired up once again here in Nîmes, as Pascal Lebec will be center stage and leading them out, followed by Janine van Gradenberg of South Africa. The first meeting ever for these two archers. Pascal Lebec There she is. She defeated the woman who defeated Erica Jones. She beat Naomi Jones in the quarterfinal by the score of 6-4, then lost by that same count to her fellow countryman, Sophie Dodemont, in a match that went the full 5 sets. So Pascal Lebec, who has been very, very consistent over the last several years, will be facing von Kradenberg, who went to a quarterfinal shoot-off with Albina Loganova. Both shot 10s. Janine's was just a little bit closer to the center of the target. No drama for Janine in the semis, though. She fell 7-3 to Christy Collin of the United States, whom we shall see in just a moment. Pascal on target number 1. Janine van Kradenberg on target number 2. So the first meeting ever between these two archers. One from the left side, one from the right side. You'll be able to keep an eye on each other, Peter.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good shot.
That's the way you want to start.
That's the way you want to start, yeah.
Builds the confidence.
10, 9, 8.
9 points.
Next knee, mooi squat.
Allez, Pascal.
En die boxing, hè?
That's good shooting.
Right down the middle. And you have to be in compound right in that center ring.
Yeah, yeah. You know, and for sure in compound, it's shooting a 9, it's almost fatal.
C19, weer ene.
Von Kradenberg comes back with a 10. But Pascal can put this one away, and she does.
There it is, yeah.
3 straight 10s. And she establishes a 2-point lead. Von Kradenberg.
10, 9, 8.
Just a little bit high. So von Kradenberg, who was on South Africa's bronze medal team yesterday here in Nîmes, falls behind 2-0 in this match. How do you feel about the way that it's now being scored in compound competition, Peter?
Yeah, you know, I was a while ago. I've been to World Archery, and we talked about a new system, and we came up with a set system. But there are still something that a lot of compound archers are not liking, and yeah, they're bringing it back to a 15 arrow competition, and I think in the end it's a better competition on 15 arrows. You know, it's with I think there are tighter matches within set system, but at 15 arrows, I think the better archer will compete there. You can sometimes you can win with a lower score within set system, and I'm not sure if that's the right way to go.
Lekker diep asemhaal.
Trailing by 2.
En die 10.
The South African southpaw.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Lets it fly with 3 on the clock, and she's high again.
Een beetje stil.
Peering out of that left eye. That target 18 meters away. She is yet to miss.
She is on it, yeah.
Je kan het doen, Janine, en die middel. 10, 9, 8. Baie mooi.
Good shooting, yeah.
Von Kradenberg,
So soet so stroop. Sit hom in.
world ranking right around the top 100. There's Pascal Lebec with her first 9. She was 9th, by the way, at Belek last fall at the World Championships, outdoors. Starting to warm up a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Takes a little while, doesn't it?
Tranquille, tranquille.
Yeah, again, what I said earlier, shooting a 9 in these competitions, it's so many times it's fatal.
4, 3.
Right on target. So Pascal Lebec coming out, taking control, in command. They will split the points in that set, 29 points apiece, as Lebec had a 10-9 and a 10, while Van Kranenburg had a 9-10 and a 10. So 1 point apiece to each of those archers, and Pascal Lebec takes a 3-1 lead in the match. I'm Carl Archery, joined by Peter Elzinga from the Netherlands, here at the Indoor World Championships in Nîmes, in southern France. And just a great setting, great atmosphere here, don't you think, Peter?
Yeah, it is. They have the Nîmes tournament, of course, every single year, and now for the first time they're doing the World Championships, and they're doing great. It's a great competition. The venue is perfect, and you can look on every side. There are archers sitting everywhere, and yeah, it's a good crowd. Yeah,
a lot of fans in the stands. A lot of them.
And of
here
course,
to see Pascal Lebec and Sophie Dodeman.
Yeah, of course. I think it's good for France and Nîmes that a French archer is in the finals.
Down by 2. Van Kranenburg, South Africa.
7, 6, 5.
10 points for the winner of the South African National Championships in Johannesburg last April. See if that puts some pressure on Pascal.
Nickel.
Not yet.
Nope. doesn't blink, doesn't flinch.
Baie tyd. Maak mooi. 10, 9, 8, 7.
Just outside.
That's close.
Dis 'n line call, hoor. So ons vergeet van hom. Kom sit die volgende een in.
Close again.
Yeah.
It's interesting how somebody will shoot a 9 on the line or close to it, and then the next shot by the other archer is the same spot.
Exactly the same, yeah. But I think there could be both in.
7, 6, 5.
No question about that, though. There you go.
That's good shooting.
It would appear she's won that set. With the crowd fired up here at Le Parnasse. On an early Sunday morning, at least here in southern France. Whatever time in the world it is, wherever you happen to be watching on Archery TV. Hope you're enjoying our live coverage. Along with Peter Elzinga, I'm Carl Archery. We're into the senior women's compound competition, bronze medal match. And they do award the points to Pascal Lebec. So Pascal Lebec with 3 10s in that third set. And they awarded a 10, a 9 on the line, and then a 9 to Van Kranenburg. And apparently they did rule that second shot to be a 9, so only 28 points in the set for Van Kranenburg. And 10s across the board for Pascal Lebec. She wins at 30-28, takes a 5-1 lead. And I've got to think this is so tough mentally if you're down 5-1, Peter.
Yeah, it is. Of course, you still have a chance, but it's hard. You can only force a shoot-off.
Of course, we saw that already this morning.
Yeah.
And the Recurve Junior Women's gold medal match.
Yeah, correct. And she won it.
Yeah.
She came back and won it.
Very strong mentally.
Yeah.
Andrioli. And there's a 9 by Van Kranenburg.
Yeah, Pascal is shooting really, really good. She only dropped 1.
C'est bon, c'est bon.
I've got to think that shooting at home in front of your fellow fans here in France, it'll do one of 2 things. It'll either inspire you or it will rattle you.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Reviens. Voilà, tu redescends, tu souffles.
Passe lekker uit, hoor.
Allez, Pascal.
9-10 liner, this one may possibly be out.
Attends bien que ça...
Too close to call.
Too close to call, yeah.
Een 19. Zet hem mooi solid. Lekker sterk
They'll
squid.
put up 9 points. If it is a 9,
10.
Von Kradenberg has a
8,
chance
7.
to wrap up this set. And there she drills the 10. Sticks it right in the center of the target. Pascal needs a 10, and then she needs to hope that second shot was a 10 as well, but it's a 9, so it's academic. So the 2 points will go to Von Kradenberg. And the match gets a little bit tighter at 5-3. Sometimes I think it's also tough to close people out, Peter.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's you know, these things are hard, and like what you told me earlier, shooting for your home crowd, that could be really something. If you're on it, you're on it, and if the crowd is going to stand behind you, it will feel great, and if it's not, then yeah, it could be the other way around. It's all in your head.
And it can break either way when you're here in front of the hometown crowd.
Yeah.
Von Kradenberg trying to fight back right now. She trailed 5-1, but wins that fourth set, trails by only 2, and has the opportunity now, if she can win this fifth set, she can get it to a shoot-off. But there is work to be done. No question about that. 2 9s in that last set for Pascal Lebec, while Von Kradenberg had a pair of 10s and 1 9. So 5-3. Pascal Lebec on top. Von Kradenberg shooting first.
Trek hem lekker. En die 10. 10, 9, 8, 7.
9.
Allez, Pascal.
Niet baie tyd. Nee, niet baie tyd, hoor.
Took advantage of the opportunity Von Kradenberg provided.
Kom, jou beste pijlen nou. Trek lekker stijf. 10, 9.
9, left.
Allez, Pascal.
I think that's out.
Moet nie worry nie. Ons maak die laaste een mooi pyl.
Allez.
9-10 liners.
Lebec on the line.
It's the third time at that same hole on her second arrow.
So she's grouping well.
Yeah, she's grouping well.
Just not grouping exactly where she'd like to be grouping.
Yeah.
10, 9, 8. Ja, man.
Beautiful shot. If that is to be her final shot, it was a good one. So 9 to win it. And give France the bronze medal, and there it is. A bronze medal for France. Pascal Lebec pumping that fist. She jumped out to a 2-0 lead in the match and never trailed after that. And she wins by the final count of 7-3. Had control right from the start, looked cool, confident, calm and composed. And the French fans fired up, hoping that's just a prelude for what is to come. So congratulations to Pascal Lebec, who wins the first ever meeting between these two archers. They had never faced each other before in competition. But the big thumbs up from Pascal. Pascal, of course, 7th in the World Cup final in Paris last fall. In 2012, finished 6th at the Indoor Championships in Las Vegas. Improves upon that here today with the bronze medal. Silver medalist at Torino in the Outdoor Championships in 2011. She had 3 top 10 finishes on the 2013 World Cup circuit. And she's always said, I'm better in head-to-head competition than I am in qualifying, and she showed that today, Peter.
Yeah, she showed it perfectly today. She shot very, very well in this competition, and shooting this great in that final, that's really good. Yeah.
There are some athletes who are just, they're better practice players, and there's some who are just better. You know, when you turn the lights on and put them out there, they don't like to practice. They don't enjoy the qualifying, but you put them here with the lights on.
Then on it. Yeah. It's for many different people. It's different all the time, and sometimes you're a better qualifier, and some are a better head-to-head player. So, yeah, it's hard to tell what you really are, but it comes around, and sometimes it does turn. You know, I've been there for a very long time to be a really good qualifier and not winning any medals, and it's turning around a little bit now, and that's where you want it to be. It's better to be a better shooter in head-to-head competitions.
Seems to me in qualifying, you've got to be able to grind and just go through that process.
Yeah.
And then still have the strength and the energy when you get to that point to shoot for a medal, to have what it takes.
Correct.
These two ladies have what it takes. Big roar from the crowd going up in La Parnasse here in Nîmes for the women's compound gold medal match. Christy Collin of the United States facing Sophie Dodemont of France. And again, a case of two archers going head-to-head for the first time ever in competition. Christy Collin, of course, has been shooting compound for a long, long time, while Sophie Dodemont is rather new to the scene.
Yeah, she was a really good recurve archer and won a bronze medal, I thought, in Beijing. Yeah.
She did win the bronze medal in Beijing with her team from France at the 2008 Summer Olympics, but failed to qualify for the London Games. So she decided, after not getting to London, she was going to make some changes, and she went with compound, and here she is in the compound gold medal match. And there's Erica Jones in the coach's box for Christy Collin.
Yeah, she had a world record.
5:95 this week.
Amazing.
And is not in the finals.
No.
But Christy Collin is. Christy, a 6-5 shoot-off winner in the quarterfinals against Sarah Aguas of Ecuador, and then Christy defeated Janine van Kroudenberg 7-3 in the semifinals. Now facing off against Sophie Dodemont.
We'll take a 9.
Close to the line, but maybe just outside. So a good look at Sophie. A 6-5 winner in the quarterfinals over Linda Ochoa.
10 points.
All right, Sophie.
She then went on to defeat Pascal Lebec in 5 sets. And she takes a 1-point lead.
It's good. It's still a little left.
That's good.
Looks good.
Almost the same spot.
One more good one.
So we may be tied. Definitely a 9 that time. Sophie can win this first set.
Close.
With the 10.
Bad shadow.
Got
9.
You're good.
So that's a 9. And I think we're going to have to wait, Peter.
Yeah. Well, I think the middle one from Christy is for sure a 10. But at the top one, it's very close. So maybe Christy could even win this.
Sophie Dodemont talking it over with her coach, while Erica Jones and Christy Collin, teammates, and in this case, Erica coaching. Rather unusual to see Erica Jones in the coach's box, but
yeah,
she went out in qualifying this week, defeated by Naomi Jones just a day after setting that record of 595 points. And as we see the official scores, they did indeed split that set.
Yeah.
So Dodemont and Collin tied up at 1-all.
Yeah, the world record that that Erica's shot was from Christy.
One at a time, strong shot. You got it. Seven, 6.
10 points.
Nice shot.
That's good.
Very nice shot to start off
Solid.
the second set.
Ouais, Sophie, 2 clics. Mais 2 clics.
Sophie Dodemo,
One more.
whose final 6 shots were right in the middle of the target of her semifinal match against Pascal Lebec.
10.
Yeah.
Both of these archers very capable of getting on that run.
Yeah.
And it's so interesting, Peter. Earlier in this session, we watched the juniors, and they were fighting their nerves, trying to stay composed. You see 2 ladies right here who have been there, done it so many times.
Yeah, and
7.
still,
6,
when you're
5.
out there, you're nervous, no matter what.
Even after all those years, huh?
Even after all those years.
Maybe they just do a better job of hiding it.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Has to have a 10 to split this set. Splits the set.
That's awesome shooting, yeah.
Under pressure, Sophie Dodemo comes through, and Sophie ties up the match at 2 apiece. So it's 2-all as these 2 ladies split the first 2 sets. Christy Collin back after a year off. Took last year off. The mother of 2 kids from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, taking some personal time and coming back, I think, very, very strong.
Very, very strong, yeah. But she's been there for many, many years, and yeah, within that year that she had some time with family, and she's coming back out there and does it again. Yeah.
Is it like they say, just riding a bike, getting back on a bike and riding it?
Yeah, if you have some practice and if you're doing it within 2-3 months, you will get there.
You don't forget.
No.
Christy obviously has not.
Nine.
Allez, Sophie.
A little bit left.
So Sophie Dodemo forges ahead here in the 3rd set.
Il y a de la marge.
9.
Really?
And Christy
Allez, Sophie.
Just barely out the top.
slipping just a bit.
9.
You can see the look on Sophie Dodemo's face.
Yeah.
She wishes she had that one back.
She knew it when it went off.
To have any chance at all of winning this set, Christy Collin must be in the 10 ring, and she's not. So it should be Sophie Dodemo picking up 2 set points. If she stays true to form, which she does. And the roar goes up from the crowd again. Sophie Dodemo winning the set, the 3rd set. She wins it outright. It's the first time anybody's won a set outright in this match, and she goes up by 2 points, 4-2. Sophie Dodemo, who is the only Olympic medalist to ever compete in this event in compound competition in the indoor championships. Obviously, in the Olympics, only recurve archers. And so Sophie, the only recurve archer to make the transition over to compound and to make it to a gold medal match at the Indoor World Championships. It's quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
This is match 7. Sophie Dodemo wins this set. She'll win the match.
You can do it. One at a time.
Christy Collin trying to fight back.
Yeah.
10-9 liner, probably a 10.
She's still left. It's the target face that
It's good. It's left, but it's good.
Yeah, it's still left.
They post a score of 10 for Christy Collin.
9.
And they'll put up 9 now for Sophie Dodemont. Christy Collin can tie this match up at 4-all. If she can come up with 10s on the next 2 shots, that one's a 10.
That's good.
So she's 2/3 of the way there in this set.
No problem. No problem. One more good shot.
Allez.
Right now, she just needs a 9. 10 would be better. 9 would be fine.
Match is tied.
And she will win that set. The set will go to Christy Collin, and she will tie the match up. No matter what Sophie Dodemont does on this shot.
Voilà.
So Sophie finishes strong, but
That's
a point
good
back.
shot.
And a great match going on right now. We're tied at 4-all, anybody's match, as we head toward the 5th and possibly deciding set. Both Christy and Erica getting the binoculars out. I cannot imagine, not having been there myself, what the emotions and the anxiety must be as you're peering through those binoculars trying to figure out
Yeah, well,
whether it's in, whether it's out.
If you can hold it still, yeah.
Yeah. That's a good point, Peter. Peter Elzinga from the Netherlands joining us here on Archery TV. Glad to have him with us for the compound when we get to the recurve and the senior session. Victor Wonderly will join us, and you'll be back as well. We'll be looking forward to that. 6 more great matches coming up after this one a little bit later on today here on Archery TV. Check your local listings. We'll be on the web at 1400 hours.
One good strong shot.
2 o'clock local time here in Nîmes.
Nice and strong. You can do it.
Catch a Turkish airline flight, you might be here in time.
Yeah. Depends where you're at.
7, 6, 5.
10.
Nice, nice, nice.
Sends a statement with that first shot.
Full shaft in.
Yes, Sophie.
One more good one.
And Sophie's able to answer.
Seven, 6, 5, 4.
9.
Held it a long time.
Long time, yeah.
You're okay, you're okay.
She was down to 4 seconds.
So the door opens up for Dodemont. Will she walk through?
9.
Nope.
One more good shot. No problem.
Although
that's close.
That's close. It may be a 10, maybe a 9.
9.
And Christy with a 9. So 10 to definitely win it.
Une flèche, un 10.
Yeah, that's it.
Appears to be on the line. And Sophie Dodemont has done it. The only Olympic medalist to ever compete in this event in compound here at the Indoor World Championships. Sends this crowd into a frenzy here in France. Winning on her home turf. And a great moment for Sophie Dodemont, to say the very least. Tremendous match between Sophie Dodemont and Christy Collin, but in the end, Sophie Dodemont is your gold medalist The shirts say Allez Sophie. And Sophie did indeed go. She went, and she won herself a gold medal here at the Indoor Championships. The first meeting ever between these two great archers, and Sophie Donemont finally able to relax. A great moment of satisfaction and relief all mixed into one, I would imagine, Peter.
Yeah. When it's done and you win this match, and then you can relax and you can sit back and enjoy
and bask in the applause of your fellow countrymen. It went 5 sets, and Sophie Donemont able to pull it out in that 5th set and win it 6-4. They split the first 2. Sophie won the next set, the 3rd set. Christy Collin won the 4th set. And Sophie, with her own cheering section here in Le Parnasse, able to pull out the victory. And the party has started. One more look at Sophie Donemont and her winning form as she sticks it to the target. And a big, big smile to go along with a big hug. To the victors go the spoils, and Sophie Donemont comes away with the win in the women's compound gold medal match. So France with 2 out of the 3 medals in women's compound this morning. Pascale Lebec took the bronze medal, Sophie Donemont the gold medal. Christy Collin will go back to Lancaster, Pennsylvania with the silver medal, no shame in that. And this crowd saw what they came for this morning, as France puts on a show, as does the team from Italy. Germany also well represented today here in this opening session. But some great matches coming up this afternoon. We'll preview those for you. We'll see later on today Jesse Broadwater taking on Stefan Hansen in the men's compound bronze medal match. I know you're interested to see how that one's going to go.
Yeah. That's interesting matches. For me, of course, shooting in the same category.
Stefan Hansen, really a remarkable young archer.
It's amazing what he is doing. Last year, coming to Balek and win the team gold medal there, being world champion. He became world champion, I thought, in his own with juniors. He became world champion. He's doing really well. We were in Vegas last time, and he did very good there as well. So he is coming up there, and of course with Martin Damsbo, being just above him, he is doing really well. It's a good team.
It is a good team.
Yeah.
The Danes have some great archers, and we'll see one of them in that compound men's bronze medal match. Stefan Hansen facing Jesse Broadwater. That's coming up later this afternoon. And then in the gold medal match, it'll be Sergio Pagni against Rio Wild. And I think that speaks for itself.
Yeah, it does.
2 of the best in the world, and they've been 2 of the best in the world for a long time.
Yeah.
So they'll go head-to-head coming up in our second session a little bit later on here in southern France. But now we get set for the presentation of the medals. And this is for the Recurve Junior Women. Great competition earlier today in the first session. In the first match, in the bronze medal match, Sylvia Zizanska faced Laura Ruggieri of France. And it was about the only medal that France did have an opportunity to win and did not win, as Zizanska was outstanding right from the start, took a 2-0 lead in that match and held on, never trailed, and went on to win by the count of 7-1. So Sylwia Zizanska on the right of your screen, young lady from Poland, making a name for herself here in Nîmes. And a great moment for her, a very emotional moment after the final arrow was shot. And Sylwia Zizanska completes a very strong week of performance here in Nîmes. She was 4th in the ranking round, defeated Victoria Olyksyk of the Ukraine 6-5 in a shoot-off, and then lost a shoot-off in the semifinals to Ariana Zhargalova of the Russian Federation. Almost made it to the gold medal match. Lost that shoot-off, but then came out, was very, very strong, and won the bronze medal by the score of 7-1. Now the woman that Zizanska lost to, Ariana Zhargalova, made it to the gold medal match. Got off to a 5-1 lead in that match, but a great example, Peter, of it's never over till it's over.
No, never. It's never over until it's over. No.
Zhargalova learning that the hard way.
Yeah.
She was this close to a gold medal.
Yeah, it was really close to a gold medal. But yeah, that's the play of the game, and yeah,
So
that does happen sometimes.
She accepts the silver medal. We'll take that back to the Russian Federation. And the woman who refused to quit, refused to lose, Tatiana Andreoli of Italy. And what a weekend it has been for Andreoli. She was a member of Italy's gold medal team yesterday here, helping her country defeat Ukraine in the Recurve Junior Women's Team gold medal match by 1 point. And today she comes from behind. She was down 5-1 in set points. Tied it up by winning the next 2 sets, sent it to the shoot-off, and won the shoot-off. Won the match 6-5, and now gets to stand atop the podium. So congratulations to all 3 young ladies. All medalists at the World Indoor Championships in Nîmes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Italy. Applaudissements pour le podium.
Born on New Year's Day in 1999, this is her first major international competition, and I would say, Peter, she has set the bar rather high for herself now.
Yeah. It's and you know, the next time you're going out there, you want to equal that, and everything that's lower, yeah. That's the best part, and going for that dream.
Amazing, the Olympics only 2 years away in Rio.
Yeah. Next year we have qualifiers there, so.
So now we get set for the presentation of the medals. Secretary General Thomas Dillon from World Archery on hand to hand out the hardware to the Recurve Junior men. And Germany, the big story here in this competition. Two of the three medals going to Deutschland. A gold and a silver. One medal going to Italy. David Pasqualucci in that bronze medal match facing Jan van Tongeren of the Netherlands. There's another one of those young kids. I'm not sure if he's shaving yet.
No.
No, I don't think so.
We're trying to learn him, but
you may have to teach him that, Peter.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. But he's got blonde hair, so that's hard.
But
see it.
He certainly shoots like a veteran.
He is amazing shot. He is really amazing shot.
Of course, he was up against a very, very, very tough opponent today in David Pasqualucci, and Pasqualucci was on target most of the match. Van Tongeren got off to a 2-0 start, but then Pasqualucci kicked it into a higher gear, started to find that 10 ring, won the next 3 sets and won the match by the final score of 6-2, and so the Italian, David Pasqualucci, is the bronze medalist here in Nîmes and shot extremely well. Carlos Schmitz shot very well this week. Carlos Schmitz in the gold medal match against his fellow teammate and countryman Maximilian Weckmuller. Schmitz defeating Luca Daniel of France in 5 sets, then defeating Pasqualucci in 5 sets. Only dropped 3 points, and all of those came in the 4th set against Pasqualucci. Scored 27 in that set, otherwise he was perfect. But got to the gold medal match, was a little bit less than perfect, and his teammate, Maximilian Weckmuller, able to take advantage of that. And Weckmuller will stand atop the victory podium here in Nîmes. And it's been a good week's work for Maximilian Weckmuller, who was a 6-2 winner in the quarterfinals over Turkey's Kerem Kürsevir. Shot 29 in the first set of that match and then did not miss in a shot over the next 3 sets. Then in the semifinals, 12 straight shots found the 10 ring. He won the match 6-2, got into the all-German gold medal match, and the 19-year-old, or yes, he turned 19 on January 20th, picks up the gold medal. So gold for Germany, silver for Germany, and bronze for Italy. And now the national anthem for the country of Germany. As two of their finest young archers. Arms around each other along with David Pasqualucci. Share this moment here in Nîmes, France at the Indoor World Championships. So the gold, silver belong to Germany. The bronze belongs to Italy. Pasqualucci getting the bronze. Schmitz the silver, and Weckmuller the gold. And so one more medal presentation yet to go here on our coverage this morning here in France. On Archery TV, Carl Archie along with Peter Elzinga. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage. Much more of it coming up a little bit later on in about 3 hours at 1400 hours. Maybe a little less than 3 hours. But we will be back with more senior competition. And now, we honor the women in compound.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the compound.
The women's compound, bronze and gold medal matches this morning. Much to the delight of the French crowd. Just as Germany had two on the podium before, France will have two of their best on the podium right now. Pascal Lebec on the right, Sophie Dodemont center stage, and Christy Collin of the United States on the left. But the two French archers sending the crowd home happy. No question about that. Secretary General Thomas Dillon once again doing the honors. And a Longines watch is in Sophie Dodemont's future.
Yep.
You see our sponsors, Kia Motors, Turkish Airlines, Longines, just some of the great sponsors, along with Fila, of course, Sport Toto, all helping to bring you World Archery here on Archery TV. Pascal Lebec, very happy to be here. Joey seems to have a smile on her face.
Yeah.
Great moment for her. She hopes to become a coach someday.
Yeah, she is already coaching juniors on clubs.
We saw her, of course, in Paris last fall at the World Cup final in the shadow of La Tour Eiffel. Rouge, blanc, les bleus. Silver medal also goes to the red, white, and blue, but this is of the United States. Christy Collin out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Her family back home. Proud of mom, who's had a good week. It's been a long week here in Nîmes. We broadcast the finals, but you archers get here early, go through a lot of rounds of qualifying, shoot a lot of arrows.
Qualifying, having our equipment tested, and yeah.
And if you reach this point, you'll have been here for at least a week, if not more.
Yeah.
A long way to be away from home, a long time to be away from home. It's Sophie Dodemont right at home. And an adoring crowd cheering on Sophie Dodemont. Once again, Sophie Dodemont won a medal in 2008 at the Beijing Olympics with the French team, failed to qualify for the London Games, and said after things did not go well in 2012, I didn't want to quit archery, so I thought let's give compound a try, and it's worked out well. Started out as a recreational activity for her with club friends, but then it got more serious. Sophie eventually becoming a full member of the French national compound team. Shot her first international compound season last year, reached the individual quarterfinals at stage 2 in Antalya. She was France's wild card at the 2013 World Cup final and has become the only Olympic medalist to ever compete in this event in compound at the level she's at. Pascal Lebec, Sophie Dodomont, and Christy Collin. Great competitors, great friends, great sportsmen. Putting on a great show here. Sophie Dodomont, 9 of her 15 shots in the 10 ring, Peter.
Yeah, it's great shooting. It's great shooting. I can say nothing more about it. It was a high standard. It's a different technique. Of course, the basic is the same, but it's a different bow, and it's amazingly good how she shot here, going from recurve, winning Olympic medals, and coming back and shooting compound, and became world champion.
So hats off to Sophie Dodomont, Pascal Lebec, and Christy Collin of the United States in compound competition. Recapping the other action this morning in the Recurve Junior Women's competition, it was Andrioli winning a shoot-off against Jargalova, and then Zizanska knocking off Ruggieri of France to win the bronze medal. And then in the Recurve Junior Men's competition, Weckmuller wins the gold, Schmitz the silver, and David Pasqualucci of Italy takes home the bronze medal. Pasqualucci, you saw him just a moment ago with that fierce look on his face. Lots of emotion out here. All during this first opening session. We'll see a lot more coming up this afternoon. A lot more action coming up, as we said. Jesse Broadwater versus Stefan Hansen. We'll see Rio Wild and Sergio Pagni doing battle as well, and much, much more. Brady Ellison also will be center stage from the United States, so stay tuned for that. That will be interesting as we watch Brady go for a medal here in France. Sophie Dodomont with a victory salute for her friend.
les 7 ans d'entretien sur son nouveau monospace Kia Carens. Et oui, Kia surprend encore. Kia garantit déjà tous ses modèles 7 ans et aujourd'hui Kia va encore plus loin et intègre 7 ans d'entretien sur son nouveau monospace Kia Carens.
Nouveau monospace Kia Carens avec 7 ans de garantie et 7 ans d'entretien inclus. Nouveau monospace Kia Carens à partir de 239 € par mois.
Tirez au plus haut niveau avec la puissance des tubes pour flèches Easton. Grâce à la technologie qui a remporté toutes les médailles olympiques depuis 1972, les archers Easton obtiennent continuellement des performances records. Les tubes de précision Easton ont un profil fuselé exclusif, ce qui diminue la dérive et améliore le groupement sur longue distance de tir. Dominez votre sport et marquez plus de points avec les flèches invincibles Easton. Le seul choix pour les archers sérieux.